Where's the license plate?
You know what, sir? I haven't, I received it, but I couldn't find it.
Why do these cops do this?
Let's talk about an event with Felipe Perez, who works as a deputy sheriff when he's off duty. He was caught driving at a very high speed of 134 miles per hour on Nevada's highways, and his car didn't even have a license plate. Trooper Ken Nickerson handled the situation. When Nickerson went up to Felipe to talk about his reckless driving, this is what he said.
That's his speed. 134. Henry 6214 106. 6214. 15 marker 9 northbound north of. No plates on a black Dodge Charger. 10-4. I'm Trooper Nickerson. I stopped you for reckless driving. 134 miles per hour is reckless.
Really, sir? What's going down? Was I going that fast?
As you saw, Nickerson successfully stopped Felipe's black Dodge Charger. When Nickerson walked up to the car, Felipe's wife and child were also inside. What was even more surprising was that Felipe seemed to have no idea how fast he was going. You could tell this from his reaction.
You know what, sir? I apologize. I'm an off-duty deputy sheriff from LA County, and I'm just in a hurry to go get to Vegas because there's an emergency.
It's, you know, off-duty is not going to help you at 134 miles per hour. This one's going to sting.
Here, Felipe tried to use his position to his advantage by stating he was a deputy sheriff from Los Angeles. However, Trooper Nickerson wasn't swayed by Felipe's attempt to use his status. Clearly, traffic laws are the same for everyone, regardless of their job, to keep all road users safe. Trooper Nickerson's dedication to enforcing the law fairly meant that Felipe couldn't avoid the consequences of his actions just because of his position.
I need your driver's license. This car's not registered yet?
Yeah, it is, sir.
Where's the license plate?
You know what, sir? I haven't, I received it, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna call it in.
Dude, you're off duty. Come on.
I know.
You gotta get the plates on the car. All right, so I need your license, and let me have your temporary tag at least.
Sir, I apologize, but...
I'm not looking for an apology.
This is gonna ruin my career, sir.
Well, come on, man. You made that decision, not me. I'll be right back.
As we saw, Trooper Nickerson quickly asked Felipe for his driver's license and inquired about the missing license plate on his vehicle. Understandably concerned, Nickerson questioned Felipe about the whereabouts of his license plate. Despite Nickerson's inquiry, Felipe insisted he had received the license plate but couldn't find it. This moment revealed Felipe's clear unease as he struggled to explain, adding to his vulnerability in the situation. It became increasingly clear that there were inconsistencies in Felipe's account, raising further concerns for Trooper Nickerson. When asked for his license and temporary tag, Felipe pleaded due to fear of losing his job. However, Trooper Nickerson was unsympathetic to his excuse, replying harshly, showing he wasn't moved by Felipe's problem. This underscores the importance of obeying traffic rules regardless of one's status. It's about ensuring road safety for everyone and enforcing the same rules for all, regardless of occupation. Trooper Nickerson's firm response serves as a reminder that rules apply equally to everyone. As Trooper Nickerson returned to his vehicle, he carefully analyzed the situation.
He is an off-duty out of California, but I'm psyched. Come on, man. 134 with a kid in the car. these cops do this. Okay, here's the break that I'm going to give you. I'm not going to add the reckless enhancements so you don't lose your license. Okay, so this is just for the speed and the license plate. It's out of the Good Springs Justice Court. Telephone number and address is here. This date, April 10th, is a court date. Court's not mandatory. You can take care of it online or through the mail. And there's instructions on the back. And just to be clear, we do give breaks most of the time to law enforcement. But 134, man. You got a child in that back seat. Okay?
You know what, sir? I apologize, sir, and thanks for getting me a break.
Okay. Please drive safe.
All right, thank you.
Luckily, Trooper Nickerson didn't add more serious charges against Felipe, which could have messed up his job as a deputy sheriff. This merciful choice spared Felipe from losing both his driving privileges and his career. Instead, Nickerson just gave Felipe a ticket for reckless driving and not having license plates on his car. Perez's case reminds us why it's crucial to follow traffic rules, no matter who you are. On July 28, 2022, a dispute escalated on a hot summer day when a man began recording a police officer who was talking to a minor walking a dog in a church parking lot. Upon noticing he was being filmed, the officer activated his body camera and approached the man, accusing him of filming the child. The officer claimed his reason for stopping was to warn the minor about a loose dog. The man was detained, apparently as a form of retaliation for his previous recordings of police activities. Shortly after, a supervisor arrived on the scene, recognized the detention was unjust, and quickly released the man.
How are we doing?
Your contact is non-consensual, sir.
Do you see those lights? This isn't consensual. So I'm stopping you because you're filming the kid, okay? I understand that you have an issue with law enforcement. I understand that you're trying to film me, but in the process of you filming,
do you understand that this is public?
Let me finish real quick. In the process of me filming,
am I being detained?
You filming me?
Am I being detained?
Did you see these lights?
So does that mean I'm being detained?
You are being detained right now. Why?
What reasonable suspicion, articulable suspicion?
Filming a child. That is why, and I was trying to explain that to you. All right.
In public?
Listen.
I don't need to listen to your. Your contact is non-consensual.
You can't ask me a question and then not allow me to answer it. Like how? Why would you ask the question if you're not going to let me answer, Miss? Why? Why even ask the question then? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to ask a question and then not allow anybody to answer? Okay. So, just so you understand, since I didn't get a say when I initially started talking to you, I understand that you are filming. You are free to film. I have no issue with that. We are on public property. I have no issue with that. Just so you know, I am filming as well, okay? Body cam for video and audio, all right?
Imagine you're just going about your day when an officer walks up to you, doesn't even listen to your side, and immediately says you're being detained. But here's the twist. It's obvious that this man knows the law better than the officer does.
The reason I'm coming over to talk with you is because you are filming a child. I understand that you like to film us and make sure that we are doing our job correctly and proficiently. I understand that. I have no issue with that. But in the process of you filming me, you're filming a child. Okay? Of all the different interactions that you've had with law enforcement, that is the reason I came over here to speak with you, okay? Do you understand that? Mr. Do you understand what I just said?
I plead the fifth, sir.
Okay.
Your contact is non-consensual.
It isn't consensual. This is not a consensual encounter. You are detained. This is not a
For what
encounter.
crime am I being detained for?
Explain that to
For
you.
filming a child.
For filming a child. Yes. Sir.
Are you for real, dude?
Were you
in
not
public?
Filming a child? Were you not filming me talking to that child? My point exactly.
Am I free to go, sir?
You are not free to go.
Am I under
have
arrest,
my
sir?
Supervisor on his way.
Who is your
So
supervisor?
You're more than welcome to speak with him. His name is Sparkman. Officer Sparkman.
Then, the man confidently asks to speak with a supervisor, firmly believing that the accusation of filming a child is completely absurd and without merit. When the supervisor arrives and hears the situation, even he is embarrassed by his officer's conduct and finds himself agreeing with the man's arguments.
Out of curiosity, were you in the military? Just out of curiosity, it has nothing to do with this stop. I'm just wondering because you're wearing the hat you're wearing. You're not in trouble by answering. I'm a veteran myself. I just wanted to thank you for your service if you were. That is the only reason I'm asking. If you still feel to plead the fifth to that's fine. Okay? But if you were military, I appreciate your service and thank you, okay? Outside of this interaction, all right? Okay, good talk. So, why are we filming a child?
Your name and badge number, sir.
I know that you can see it, but it's Officer Horton, badge number ZH462. Okay? Anything else I can answer for you before I go back to my question?
What articulable reasonable suspicion of a crime have I committed that made you detain me, sir?
Why do I continue to answer that question specifically if I've already made that
Because you haven't stated a law that says I can't film a child in public.
It is illegal to film a child.
Are
Yes,
you ridiculous, dude?
It is illegal to film children. It is. Do you have that parent's consent to film that child? Do you have that parent's consent to film their child? I didn't think so. I stepped out with him because he's filming a juvenile.
He detained me is what he meant to say.
That's why the lights are on.
No, he detained me, sir.
Him. I'm investigating, trying to find out why he is filming a child.
And you're his supervisor?
He's not.
And is filming a child in public illegal, sir?
Filming a child? Why are you filming a child?
I was filming your officer here, but he claims that I was filming a child.
All right.
I stated that.
What do you mean just be gone? He detained me illegally, sir.
You're not detained. You can go.
He detained me, sir. Am I being detained, Mr. Horton?
He's undetaining you.
Yes.
So I don't understand why.
Okay, so I'm free to go and I'm free to stay. You, Officer Horton, you piece of...
Thank you.
You just illegally detained me. Do you understand what you did, sir?
I did
You
not.
blue line thug. Do you understand what you just did? You illegally detained me for filming a child, sir. What the is wrong with you? How long have you been a police officer, sir? How long have you been a police officer, sir?
Why don't you look it up on your little pay chart?
It was almost absurd to see the supervisor arrive and declare, "You are not detained." The officer who had initially detained the man could only smirk, poorly masking his mistakes and guilt. This incident illustrates the power of knowing the law thoroughly and standing firm in your rights. It's a strong shield against any misconduct by corrupt officers.
You're a real disrespectful pig, sir.
Am I?
You certainly are.
How? Tell me how I am.
Detaining me for filming in public, you stupid son of a...
No, that was not.
Sir,
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Sparkman, ZH469. You're free to go. You're free to go, sir.
I sure hope you're going to speak to this gentleman about what he just did to me.
We're good.
What do you mean we're good? I'm not good. I was just illegally detained. What is wrong with y'all, man?
After the incident, the officer involved was subjected to disciplinary action and required to undergo retraining in fundamental police policies, aiming to ensure better adherence to proper conduct in the future. Ohio police officer Tanner Williams finds himself in serious trouble when another officer pulls him over for drifting outside of a lane on the highway, but that's just the beginning. As the officer approaches Tanner to assess the situation, he quickly realizes who Tanner is.
You have an ID on you, man? Yeah. So you got a blue band there. You're in law enforcement? With Milford? So where are you coming from tonight, man? Kentucky. I got you. Where are you headed to now? To Goshen. I got you. Are you the registered owner of the vehicle?
When the officer asks Tanner if he's been drinking, his response is quite surprising.
Why I stopped you is you traveled out of your lane back there, man. Got anything to drink tonight or anything like that? Yeah? You've had some drinks? A little bit. I'm gonna have you step out for me, okay? All right.
Naturally, the officer wants to confirm if Tanner is intoxicated at that point.
Yeah, man, I can smell the alcohol on you pretty bad. Yeah. Dude. How much have you had, dude?
I'm a little bit. Yeah.
Too much?
When the officer asks Tanner why he's behaving this way, knowing he's a fellow cop, Tanner has nothing to say.
You're in law enforcement, right? Yeah. What are you doing?
After that, the officer asks Tanner to perform some sobriety tests. At first, he complies, but that doesn't last long.
You had how many drinks you think? A few? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put you through some field sobriety tests, okay, man? What?
I'm gonna decline.
You're gonna decline?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do class.
Nothing?
Tanner had to be arrested because he didn't follow the law. The officer put him in handcuffs, and Tanner got arrested for DUI. On November 14th, 2020, a 911 call was made reporting Officer Drew Scott Romo's aggressive and confrontational behavior with security personnel. Here's what ensued when on-duty officers arrived at the scene.
But you need to go. Let's go. You need to go. They don't want you here, so you have to go. It's simple. If you don't want to be in trouble with us, just go. That's it.
Dude, I'm on your side.
They don't want you at the business, so you need to go.
I'm on your side.
I get that, but they don't want you here today, man.
You guys are
Even though officers calmly requested Romo to leave the scene, it appeared as though he was determined not to comply.
Trespassing
on what?
What am I taking you out?
What am I?
I'm just trying to keep you out of jail.
No.
You want to be a California cop and be a dick, and you want to chest bump us? You can go ahead and do that. And guess where you're going to end up? In my jail.
Yeah, I want to know
Okay?
where.
You can either calm down and go home.
What am I doing wrong?
You're too intoxicated. You're trying to pick fights with people. Every club has asked you to leave.
On what club?
Every club you've gone to.
On what? What am I doing?
I've removed you twice from 2 different clubs. Do you not understand that?
What am I 602?
I don't know what that is. That's California code. I don't know what that is.
602 resident?
I don't know what that is.
What am I trespassing on?
In a sudden turn of events, the situation was on the brink of escalating significantly for Officer Romo.
You need to understand what I'm even telling you.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home.
Oh, now you're gonna go home? You just said you didn't want to go home. Now you want to go home? Serious? Now you want to go home.
Let's sit him down.
Dude, I have a law enforcement ID.
You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening. If you say it one more time, I'm going to hold you in custody and make you tell the judge in the morning that you have a law enforcement ID. You're a disgrace right now. So you need to shut your mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona.
I don't understand.
So you close your mouth and let us do our job now, because you can't make adult decisions.
Your job?
My job is to take you to jail now, because you can't be an adult. Have a seat.
I have your...
Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. Sit down.
Hold on.
Sit down.
Sit down?
Yes. Kick your feet up.
Despite his repeated claims of being in law enforcement, the officers were unwavering in their commitment to carry out their duties.
That's what you're not getting. It's great.
Yeah, but I don't understand, Mom. Under arrest. What is the call?
Because you had a security guard asking you to leave and you kept swatting his hand.
Bro, I'm under arrest for a car feud when I told you.
Told me what? You're so intoxicated, nothing's sinking in.
Bro, you're seriously gonna fucking put me in this position?
No, you put yourself in this position.
No.
Yeah, bro. See, this is the other part that's a disgrace to our profession that you're not catching. If you were a true cop and you cared about the blue, you would not put me in this position right now. You can gone home when I asked you to. Okay? That's the position you put
I
me
would have
in.
went home.
Yeah, I do think you should have gone home.
With my
Even your
legs
friends.
In disbelief over his arrest, despite being a police officer himself, a lieutenant arrived to clarify the situation to the hot-headed cop.
That's fine, but I don't know what to push the issue. We can also charge you with assault based on you batting the security guard. And I'll tell you what assault will do. Assault will get you terminated. So better course of action is to treat the guy who's being nice to you with a little
He's
bit
not
of
being
respect.
nice to me, sir. He's not treating me with respect.
That's why you have your day in court.
I understand. I'm not.
Here's the deal, though.
I'm not afraid. I can tell you the truth.
My advice to you is just sit down, be quiet.
Totally. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm also trying to understand the charge. And I'm also
They
trying
just
to
told you
understand.
we could charge you with
They
disorderly
didn't tell me the
conduct
charge,
itself.
though, sir.
Okay.
They didn't tell me the charge.
I'm telling it to you right now.
I appreciate you telling me.
Disorderly conduct and assault.
Okay. I
We're
appreciate
choosing
you
to
telling
just
me.
go with disorderly conduct because we charge you with assault. You're probably going to get terminated.
I
Understand that?
I appreciate you telling me that. Because I didn't understand that. And nobody told me that.
Hey man, put one leg in. Okay.
Just being honest.
1, 2, 3.
Even while detained, he continued to behave erratically, prompting the officers to resort to their standard protocol.
Time you are in a jail facility, and the correct term probably would be prisoner. However, we're trying to get you released, but you're not showing any signs of sobering up that allows us to believe that you can go out and act accordingly in society. From what I understand, you're dialing 911. You're continuously
breathe, sir.
You're continuously banging on the jail cell doors.
Because I can't breathe. I have anxiety.
I completely understand the anxiety part.
I am sobering up. What do you want me to do?
Well,
I can't breathe in here.
I understand that. I am ordered to inform you of this information. Upon your release, you are ordered to call Lieutenant Scott Blinn, and I will provide you his phone number. Okay, and you are ordered to call him immediately upon your release to report your actions.
Officer Romo's behavior resulted in him facing charges of assault and disorderly conduct. He pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and was fined $650. Nevertheless, the charges were eventually dropped. Sean O'Connell, a member of the First Amendment strike team, set out on a unique social experiment to test the boundaries of the First Amendment, which grants civilians various rights regarding freedom of photography or filming. However, his endeavor was abruptly halted by Officer Romero from Pueblo PD.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? I'm asking you a question. Who are you? Why are you taking pictures of the department?
When Sean ignored his questions, the officer wasted no time in taking immediate action.
I'm asking you a question. Who are you? Why are you taking pictures of the department? I'm gonna put you in cuffs. Okay? You're gonna be put in cuffs. Okay, supervisor's on his way.
But he turned out to be the cop's worst nightmare, as he surprisingly exhibited an impressive understanding of the law, leaving Officer Romero at a loss.
Under 16.3.103, you don't have permission to search me. I don't consent to any search procedures. What's your name and badge number?
Romero, 0702.
Okay, sounds good.
As the situation escalated, another officer arrived on the scene, adding to the bizarre ordeal. It wasn't until O'Connell specifically requested a supervisor that the situation took a more controlled turn.
Can you tell this officer to take his hands off me and to uncuff me?
Just taking pictures of the department, taking pictures of all our stuff here, so I don't know what he's doing.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain somebody.
You can speak to my supervisor when he gets here.
You have me in cuffs right now.
Okay.
Have a look at Officer Romero's dramatic version of the story.
I'm loading up. This guy's on the corner. I thought he was taking a picture of the eagle on the department. So I started, putting myself in my patrol vehicle. He walks past it, and I was like, oh, he's leaving. Give me an answer.
O'Connell promptly went live with his followers to explain the absurdity of the situation.
They said that he was detaining me because I chose not to answer his questions. I believe that there's a charge. Here's Sergeant Reyes. He's the supervisor on the watch commander.
Later, it was revealed that Sean sued Officer Romero for unlawfully detaining him, resulting in a $41,000 cost to the Pueblo PD.
Charge? I'm not sure what the charge is. Okay. But I'm going to find out.
So, what initially was just embarrassing for Romero turned out to be quite costly as well. On January 2nd, 2018, Officer Dickerson was patrolling in Roswell, Georgia, when she noticed a golf cart speeding along Highway 9. Officer Dickerson stopped the cart to find out who was driving and discovered it was being operated by a young man.
You're driving around in your mom's vehicle?
Yeah, I asked her if I could borrow it. She works at the Roswell.
At the Roswell what?
Up there. So yeah, I asked her if I could borrow it for a few minutes. And she said, yeah, just be safe. And
Okay, you understand that you cannot drive a golf cart down the road, the roadway.
I really didn't understand that. So
How old are you? You're 13?
Is that wrong?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like a car could slam into the back of you, not realizing you're. Well, hold on. What? Do you have ID on you or anything like that? What are you doing out here at 13 years old?
Going to Starbucks.
You're going to Starbucks? Where does your mom work?
She works up at Roswell office.
At Roswell what?
Like Down there in Roswell.
Where does she work? What's the name of the business?
The apartments. The Roswell apartments. Like.
Okay.
Officer Dickerson instructed the young man to exit the golf cart, searched him, and placed him in the back of her police car. She then spent time questioning him about where he obtained the golf cart and attempting to contact his mother, but the teen's story kept changing. Eventually, Sergeant Daniel Elsey arrived on the scene and decided to employ some methods that may have been questionable.
He's seatbelted in.
Hey man, here's what I'm going to come back and ask you for.
Oh.
Your mother's name, mother's phone number, the address where you live. Understand that? Please don't.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sergeant Elsey gets into Officer Dickerson's patrol car, turns off the heater, and rolls down the windows while the teen, still handcuffed, remains in the back seat. On the night of this incident, the temperature in Roswell was reported to be between 12 to 18 degrees Fahrenheit.
Officer Dixon, you can come in my passenger seat.
Okay.
Yeah, he ain't gonna say anything if it's warm.
If what?
I said he ain't gonna say anything if he's up there in the back seat and it's warm.
Oh.
So he can sit over there and be cold.
Well, okay.
That's why I rolled your windows down.
Oh.
That's fine.
And
a few minutes to think about it.
should I call an 85 for the golf cart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him get a little chill. Maybe that'll work. All right, partner, what's your name? I'm sorry. Getting cold yet, Anthony? You can take it. Cool. So can I. Because I've got heat in this car. So here's where we're at. With the Roswell Police Department. Look at me when I'm speaking to you. My name is Sergeant Elsey with the Roswell Police Department. Okay? You can't be driving a golf cart in the streets. You understand that, right? I'm pretty sure that's not your golf cart. Is that fair to assume? Where did you get the golf cart from? What school? Yeah, I can see your breath. It's pretty cold back there. Keep telling me. Speaking of, what's Mom's name? You don't know Mom's phone number. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna drive to this address you gave me. You live in Alpha. To this address, you gotta hang tight right here, since you can't remember Mom's phone number. And if I can make contact with Mom, then we'll get some heat going. All right? You hang tight.
He's freezing him out. He's about to drive to the address that he gave. You know, Mom will turn the heat on in the car. It's chilly, chilly.
Signal 18 for wrong way driver.
Aw, man. Is it cold in the car, you're asking? Yeah, it's freezing in there. Well, he's got all the windows rolled down and the heat on.
The Eighth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution prohibits cruel and unusual punishment, which is defined as punishment that causes excessive suffering, pain, or humiliation. In this case, the young man was left to shiver in the back of a patrol car with temperatures ranging between 12 to 18 degrees Fahrenheit until Sergeant Greg Freisen intervened. He instructed Sergeant Elsey that his actions were not acceptable. Elsey then returned to the patrol car, rolled up the windows, and turned on the heater. The teen eventually disclosed his home address, allowing the officers to return him to his mother. The golf cart was towed, but its owner was not located. A leaked memo raised concerns about Sergeant Elsey's conduct, but no action was taken until the body cam footage was requested by the 11 Alive news team 7 months later. This prompted the Roswell police to initiate an investigation. The Georgia Bureau of Investigations declined to take the case, suggesting instead that the Fulton County District Attorney handle it. Sergeant Elsey is now on leave pending the outcome of the investigation. A YouTuber from a channel named Auditing America proceeded to test the knowledge of the officers in Warwick, Rhode Island.
Hello everybody, it's Auditing America. We are in the city of Warwick, Rhode Island, and we're conducting a First Amendment audit.
While casually strolling past a police facility, the YouTuber decided to document its external structure from a public sidewalk. Soon after, a voice from a distance forbade him from doing so.
Film in public.
Area, so you can't be taking pictures over there.
As you can see, we're in a public area. I have no ill will, no bad intentions.
The guy, aware of his rights, informed the voice that his request was declined.
Area, so you can't be taking pictures over there.
I'm in the public sidewalk, sir, right here. I'm just taking some photograph and I'll be on my way.
As tensions escalated, an officer arrived on the scene, attempting to cite non-existent laws and seemingly disregarding the First Amendment.
There's no
Okay,
photography
can you
over
give me
here.
my space, please? This is a lawfully protected activity, sir.
This is a secure area. You're not supposed to be taking photos over here.
I'm actually in a public sidewalk right now. This is the public. And I'm just taking some pictures of your nice building.
And you're taking pictures of a secure area where we bring the prisoners in.
Public
I'm
area.
asking you to leave now.
Feeling his personal space invaded and seeking a resolution, the YouTuber requested a supervisor to intervene. By now, the stress was becoming evident from the officer's eyes.
Sir, can you please give me my space because you're like...
There's plenty of space in between us right
Okay.
now. With the phone, taking photographs of law enforcement coming in and out.
I understand your point, but you need to understand too that we have the right to film in public.
It's not like you can go into the building and take photographs either.
The other officer, like the previous one, also didn't hesitate to demonstrate his knowledge of the law. Finally, a supervisor arrived and resolved the entire situation by siding with the YouTuber on this matter.
Are you a supervisor, sir? Get on a story. I have no ill will.
Just stay away from our gate and Sally Port because we have a lot of traffic coming into the...
The officer's dreaded walk of shame was the final touch to this entire spectacle.
And were you over here filming?
I could be right here. I could be right here. Another walk of shame. Look at him. He walked all the way from over there. Understood. You're very nice. You're very nice. He's a jerk. Take care.
It's somewhat satisfying to witness these officers being brought down a notch. On August 25th, 2022, Police Chief Jonathan Hemphill was stopped by officers from the nearby city of Molina, Georgia. Before long, he started acting like he was better than them.
Is that illegal? No, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a window tint violation. I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was. Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it. That's not a government tag. That is a unofficial tag. That tag's not even on file. I see. Yeah. Well, we have to catch up the bill and everything like that, sir. So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra. Well, nice to meet you, sir. Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me. Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset. I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me over. Sir, I've never met you a day in my life. I understand that. Why are you being hostile? Easy. I don't have to talk to you. Okay. Easy. I'm not talking to you. Why are you being hostile right now? Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket? Sir, we're just trying. I'm the police chief in Zebra. You gonna write me a ticket? Why are you coming up to me like?
It was very disrespectful, especially toward the female officer.
On my way. I'm make it a whole lot more. Your boss 1111. I'm out here building right.
The chief had no problem invading personal space. He got right in the female officer's face while still bossing everyone around.
Yeah, sir, I was explaining. I don't want to hear anything. Okay. Ghost tag. Yes, sir. We're making Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just. You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you wouldn't come back to a dodge ramp. We were confirmed it. They let us know. So it's still coming back to a dodge ramp now. Sir, can I ask why you so upset? Is it still coming back to a dodge ramp? No, we got it fixed. Why are you so upset? No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a dodge ramp right now? No, it came back 905. That's right. Because you run it wrong, sir. Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did. We're about to get the information. Okay, I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Can you calm down for us, please? I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service. All right. I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing. Chief, I'm trying to be respectful with you. I understand that. I understand. I'm not raising my voice and nothing at you, right? I understand. All right, let's. But I'm trying to tell you, the only thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights. No, sir. No, we were going to pull you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you straight up. Okay.
Chief Hemphill was practically shaking with anger. His ego is likely the biggest in the state of Georgia.
But, like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officers with blue lights. Well, you threw my license if she is getting for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well, that's fine.
I'm just trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
All righty. It's very unprofessional.
According to Molina Police Chief Matt Polk, Hemphill wasn't given a citation during the stop, but his rude behavior was widely criticized on social media. Zebulon Mayor Joe Walter mentioned that the city's Facebook page, meant to provide information to citizens, had to be shut down because of the hatred from people who probably couldn't find the city on a map. The relationship between the two police departments remains strained to this day. On August 1st, 2020, in Macon-Bibb County, Georgia, deputies were responding to routine theft calls when they went to a bar to investigate. They were completely shocked to find another police officer from Dublin, Georgia, Gary Jamad Jones.
Up and get him some ice and go into the bathroom in there and get him some more.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay, Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir.
Here's the deal, okay? This is what's gonna happen, okay? I already talked to the victim, okay? I already talked to the victim. He gets his phone back, no one goes to jail, okay? But mark my words, okay? I'm not gonna play games. You understand me? I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna waste my time because technically I'm supposed to be getting off in a little bit, okay? So if no phone gets produced, okay, then I'm gonna take all three of you, not just you, but all three of you, okay? So, where's the phone at?
Sir, I can tell you 1,000 times over again.
I just watched you in the video take the phone. Do you not understand that? Look at me. Look at me. Is stupid written across my forehead right now?
Sir, did
I
say
just
that?
literally watched you on the video take the phone
Can I say
and walk out.
He gives Gary another chance to do the right thing and return the phone before causing a scene.
At this point is where's the phone at now? Where did it go from the
And
time
I
that you
have
grabbed it?
nothing to lie to you about. My
Okay,
hands have been
that-
up
okay.
the entire time.
Once again,
You're not
it's
lying.
on camera of you picking up the phone. On camera, you picking up the phone.
And walking out with it.
So, where did the phone go? And that way we can go from here and figure out what we need to do.
May I answer the question before y'all start antagonizing me?
So, on camera,
I understand that it's on camera. I deal with this on a daily basis with people that I lock up myself. May I answer the question which y'all antagonizing me? So, I mean, you can shake your head, you can do whatever, you can
Mr.
nod.
Jones, just answer the question, okay? Where's the phone?
May I say yes? Can I get a yes or no?
Spit out what you're trying to say.
Dude, you don't have to scream at me like that.
Well, you're wasting time.
I'm just saying you don't have to scream at me like that.
Look, you either get out whatever you're going to say or we're done.
Despite several attempts by the good cops, the bad cop refuses to change his stubborn stance.
May I talk to the acting corporal?
To the acting corporal?
Yes, because we don't have an acting corporal. All we have is a sergeant and an acting corporal.
Okay, I am the acting corporal.
Not to my
Oh, you're talking about one of your...
Yes, sir, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't care who you can call.
So, may I or may I not?
Call whoever you need to call.
Turner. Can you please talk to them? They think I stole somebody's cell phone. I did not. And yes, ma'am. They think I stole somebody's cell phone. They're saying they got it on video. I mean, if they got it on video, they got it on video. But
they feel like you're lying about everything because they have evidence against you.
That myself, another officer, and everyone else, security here at the club, have all tried to explain to him that you can clearly see him pick the cell phone up off the table after the other person set it down and walk off with it.
Okay.
So he wants to sit there and say he doesn't have a cell phone on him. I'm not saying he's going to have a cell phone on his person, but he clearly took the cell phone. And if he can't produce a cell phone, then he's going to jail. He doesn't seem to be able to wrap his head around this.
Okay, why am I being called?
Because he wanted to call his acting corporal to notify somebody that he's in trouble.
Okay, and who is this?
Deputy Moneypenny with the Bibb County Sheriff's Office.
And where are y'all at?
Bibb County, Macon, Georgia.
No, where are y'all at right now?
We're at the Crazy Bull downtown.
Okay. Let me talk to GJ again.
He's right here.
What's up?
GJ, what's going on?
They think I have somebody's cell phone. I have not touched their cell phone. I've told them several times if they would like to search me, they can search me. They will not search me because they feel like I'm gonna hide it some type of way. I told them like, hey, if you want to search me right now. I have no problem with that. They don't want to search me because they feel like I'm just gonna hide it some other type of way, and then I'm not. You know how I work.
When the evidence is presented to Gary, even the acting corporal is shocked at how clearly her employee was caught red-handed.
Okay, so where are y'all supposing it's at? If y'all won't search him and look at it, or look for it, I mean...
There's two other girls that are going to go to jail with him because they're also along with him as well. So they walked outside.
Are they in a car? Is it supposed to be in a bag? Is it supposed to be on somebody?
I don't know where it's supposed to be at.
I mean,
he walked off with it and now he doesn't have it.
You're saying that I'm standing there with it, so I told you to search me several times. I put my hands up. I told you to search me, and you will not search me. So I mean, what else do you want? I told you to search me several times. I know the law. You can't tell me anything.
No,
bro.
you seem to think because you don't have this phone on you, you didn't steal it, and that's not the case.
All right, bro. I don't know the law.
You know what?
Okay.
Fine, we're done. Stand up, turn around. Stand up, and turn around.
No, take me. I don't care.
Stand up and turn around.
Come here, Charles. Man, Mr. Jones, don't even do this. Stand up, come on, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Call Lieutenant. I don't care because they don't want to listen to me.
I need you to stand up. And put
No,
your hands
I'm not
behind your
because
back.
y'all won't even give me a
Being
chance
placed
to talk.
under arrest. So we need you to
Do
stand
whatever,
up.
tase me, do whatever. I don't care.
5 15. I need more units sent to the crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna need more.
Look, right now you are resisting arrest. So
of course I know that.
My
because I'm a police
suggestion.
Gary still doesn't seem to realize how deep a hole he's dug for himself. He puts on one more display of stupidity and continues to resist arrest.
Making things worse.
That's fine.
Because if this has to escalate,
Look, I know what's fine. I know the rules. I've been a police officer for a year.
Okay. Well, right now you're being told you're under arrest. Okay. Since you want to start getting agitated and everything like that, I suggest you stand up and turn around right now. Or you will be tased. Do you understand that?
I've been tased 4 times in my
Do you understand that?
Alright, look, we ain't even got to go this far. Just stand up and put your hands behind your back.
Tell him to put the taser up.
Stand up and put your hands behind your back.
No. That's no. Stand up and turn around.
Come on. Come on. This is ridiculous at this point. Because now you're getting other charges of obstruction into what is necessary. So stand up and do what you're supposed to do.
Y'all want to even listen to me?
Stand up and turn around.
Come on, give me your hands. Give me your hands. I don't want to have a pull on you. I'm not trying to hurt you. Comply with us. Comply with us.
Trust me, you're not going to hurt me.
Comply with us.
Turner, tell him to put his shit up.
Alright, listen. I'm trying to place you in arrest at this point. I need you to stand up and put your hands.
You please let me go, I'll stand up.
Stand up. Okay, fair enough. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back. Give me this. Or come on, I don't care.
I swear to God, I just want to do
I'm more need too because give me 2.
After purposely escalating the situation, Gary now finds himself in a position where he's essentially allowed the officers to perform a legal search.
15 up under the back seat. Ronnie, Macro 9 up under the front seat. I have nothing now. You can grab everything you
Whose phone is this?
That's mine.
So you got 2 phones?
Alright, bro.
It's in your back. It's in your back pocket. You got 2 phones.
Okay, do what you gotta do.
That's the damn phone.
I've told you.
That's the phone we're looking for right
That's
there.
the phone.
In his back left
Have I
pocket.
not told y'all several times?
Do you hear that?
All right. Have I not told y'all?
This is a brick hill.
Have I not told y'all several
We
times?
just found the damn phone in his front pocket.
Have I not told y'all several times?
There's the phone. The phone was in his
Turn
front
it. I
pocket.
told you several times. Check
his back
y'all
left-
wanna check me.
his back
because
left
I'm a
pocket.
Phone was in his front. Yeah.
Do that, buddy.
I've told y'all several times to check my ass, but y'all don't want to.
Yep. Now, are you done? Are you done?
Hey, let's pull him out. Come on.
Let's get him out.
Come on. Go this way.
Yep.
I told y'all
Yep.
several times, bro.
Yep. Get up on your knees.
Y'all about to get it.
Keep being stupid, and you're gonna get it again.
Tired of that shit, cause y'all don't want to listen to nobody, man.
Jones.
No. Y'all don't want to listen to nobody.
Alright.
Cause I'm tired of that. Y'all want to think every black motherfucker's out here doing that shit. Y'all don't want to listen to nobody.
We ain't playing this game. Let's get it out here. Come on. Come on. Put him in. Really? Yep, we sure are.
All right, hold him right there.
Miss Jones,
Get
get in the
tased
car.
again. I mean it. You're gonna get tased again. Get the damn car.
Dude, I'm not doing nothing but standing here.
Put your feet in there, sir. Get your feet in.
Inevitably, Gary acts out and ends up being tased and escorted to the police vehicle. All his bluster and talk went nowhere, as ex-officer Gary Jones was promptly taken to the local PD after these events.
No, sir. Please don't touch me.
I tried to help him. He said don't touch him.
Yes, please. I mean, I understand that, but just don't touch me on the way out.
He stole a phone from Crazy Bull and he got tased.
Forgot completely the damn.
May I have a mask, please?
Here, he was put behind bars. Later, he was charged with felony theft by taking and misdemeanor obstruction of a police officer. On May 31st, a trooper went up to a plainclothes officer, later identified as Dubu, who was doing a traffic stop on the shoulder of the New Jersey Turnpike in Leonia.
I want to see ID from you. From you. Right in there. County police. All right there. Don't do that shit, brother. Shut your damn mouth. I'll do it if I want to. Listen, I want picture ID. Why you whipping your weapon on me? I do. I do. You had what? Armed robbery. You had armed robbery. I see what you got. Back up. No, you're not gonna tell me to leave here. This is my spot right here. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Because of a recent string of carjackings where suspects pretended to be police officers, the trooper approached with his weapon drawn.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Now, you don't. Apparently you don't. Eyes front. Why are you looking at me?
Things get pretty tense as Dubu and the trooper argue. The trooper isn't convinced by what Dubu says and refuses to follow orders, leading to a bit of a standoff. However, Dubu stands up for his rights and questions the trooper.
Oh, no. Nope.
Things quickly went south as the conversation turned into a heated shouting match filled with profanity.
Yeah, I work here. I work here, you motherfucker. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what's going on out here. You don't know what's going on out here. You don't know what's going on out here. You don't know what's going on out here. You can't come out here. I work out here. I work out here. You don't know what's going on out here. You don't know what goes on out here. You fucking fucking fuck out of here. You know what goes on out here. You don't know what goes on out here. You give me a chance. Don't swallow your force. What you supposed to call me? Fuck George Eskimo. All right, Eskimo. All right. You don't want to hear the story. You don't want to hear the story. Out of here. You don't want to hear the story. Yeah, costume. Go fuck yourself. Costume out of here. Yeah, all right. You don't even know the story. Know what goes on.
Bergen County Police Chief Brian Higgins said he didn't find fault with anyone involved, stating they were all just doing their jobs. However, this wasn't true. Despite Dubu identifying himself, the trooper still disrespected him.
I want to wait. Nobody wants to hear. I don't want to hear. You put a gun on me. Scumbag. You want to scumbag you? If you didn't have the uniform on, I'd wipe the street with you. If you put your gun on me, you said police, scumbag. You saw my ID. A police. What the do I look like to you? If I pull my gun on you, how would you feel? If I pull my gun on you, how would you feel?
The trooper tried to explain why he targeted Dubu, but by then, he had already struck a nerve, and the argument escalated even more.
Pull my gun on you, how would you feel? I'm a police impersonator. Arrested for 3 of them in the last month. 3 of them in unmarked cars. Arrested police impersonator. So don't come out here and walk in fucking uniform. You're better than anybody. You know who I am. Really? You know who I am. I don't know who you are. My ID. Arrested police impersonator with that. Tax vest. Let me ask you a question, bro. Do they have this? Did I see that when I first walked in? But you saw it afterwards. What, did I have my gun out after I saw that? Did I throw you out? Arrested police impersonator. That's right. It's a fucking rookie move. It's a rookie move. I work out here. You know who I am. You know who I am. You know who I am. You see this? You know who I am.
Both sides could have been more respectful, given the misunderstanding.
You know who I am. Get my ass. Hey, Sergeant, just let me get your name real quick. Escobar. What is that? Bergen County Sheriff? Bergen County PD. Very good. Escobar. What's that badge? 244. Escobar. 244. Okay, yeah, Mr. Tough Guy. Alright, yeah. You don't know the story, bro. You don't know the story. 6 months, you just got out of the academy. Yeah, alright. You just got out of the academy. You see a uniform, that means I got out of the academy? No, because you're acting like a douchebag. Bro, you don't know the story. I just told you the story, and you're still acting like an asshole. What does that mean? I just told you the story. So when your plainclothes guys do that, do we do that to them? Well, listen, when our plain guys are out here working, they let us know. They let us know when our plain guys are out here working. When you're working on Route 4, Route 46, you let us know? I don't come out to Route 4. Because you're not from here. You don't know shit about here. Where you from? That's right, because I only got 6 months on the job.
It seems that egos are now at stake, turning this into a high-stakes situation.
Now it's an issue. First off, I'm not going to make an issue of it. I work down here. I work down here, all right? Oh, you're not making an issue out here? You come here ranting and raving, telling me to get the out of here. Did we just do that? I think we just settle this out here. I'm not going to say nothing. You want to call your boy up? I'm telling you. I tried to explain it to you. We've had 3 police impersonators, cap vests and all. So we're ripping and out here, robbing people. You know what? Carjacking, guns, the whole 9 yards. If you don't believe it, I want my detectives to call you. I want them to personally call you because I'm a rookie and I don't know what the f is going on. Let's just calm down. Now, calm down. Because we're not getting anywhere yelling at each other, all right? Are we getting anywhere yelling at each other? We're not getting anywhere yelling at each other. Nah. All right? So, if that's the case, then you know what? No, I'm lying, bro. I'm lying. I come out here typically and put my out on police because that's what I do. That's what they teach us 6 months out of the academy to do. Why do I tell you that? I don't cops pulling a gun on them. I have a problem with that. Yeah, no, all right? Yeah. But I still tried to explain to you, and it didn't go anywhere. I'm a rookie 6 months out of the job. Well, you know what? I want my detectives to call you personally. I want them to call you personally because, you know what? Apparently my word's not good enough. So I'm going to leave it as is.
Both officers stormed off in anger, threatening to call each other out. However, it later became clear that Dubois was in the right, and the trooper faced the consequences of his actions. Jean Barada, chief of staff for Bergen County, confirmed that the trooper was punished, but she couldn't provide details on the discipline. A conflict broke out at the jail following the arrest of a non-native man in Okmulgee on December 18, 2023.
Because you didn't cooperate, you end up taking to jail down there, and they're going to find any amount as a felony. Out here it's a misdemeanor.
I'm telling them to check me. I'm
not going to strip you down out here.
That's what they have to do.
I'm not stripping you down out here.
You said I didn't go to jail. I didn't touch nothing. I don't got it.
So here's the thing. If he can get enough out of one of them straws to test, he can charge you with possession of methamphetamine and paraphernalia.
I know. He already told me that.
Okay, so that's the route we're fixing ahead because you're still blowing smoke up our asses.
Look, my balls, everything, tissues, everything's gone. Everything. I lifted my shirt, everything.
Pull your pants back up.
Pull your pants up.
I'm trying to tell you, that's what it was, is I sweated.
Pull your pants up.
Yeah, no.
I'm just going to the doctor.
Terry Ivers Jr. was suspected of narcotics possession and was apprehended by the Light Horse Police Department.
What is that?
Dude, I don't even...
I know exactly what it is.
What is it? What is it?
Help us out here.
Test it.
What is it?
She told me it was fentanyl. I'm not gonna lie to you. She told me that's what it was.
Well, I'm glad he has his
I wasn't gonna let him. That's why I picked it up.
Guess what? I didn't have one the whole time I'm going through your car. Gloves.
I didn't know none of that. This was given to me last night, and she wanted me to give it back.
So where would you have to get that? Your nuts or your ass?
No. It wasn't hidden anywhere.
I'm asking you. Okay,
it's literally sitting right here on this little side pocket.
No, it wasn't.
This pocket.
No, it wasn't. He just checked it.
No, that's what.
Terry denied ownership of the container, insisting it was given to him. Despite his plea, he was arrested and taken to jail.
The vehicle, mom and dad, or dad and whoever?
Yep. We can try that.
I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Okay, well, back to what I just stated. You're completely...
Nothing else on you, man. Anything right now could be a misdemeanor. Anything you get in the jail is going to be a felony, okay? Now's the time.
You got me.
Okay.
I was wrong. I was wrong. Not very far.
I'm going to let you set up for... no.
The arrest proceeded according to standard protocol, but upon arrival at the jail with the suspect, the jail staff refused to admit him.
I'm not taking it. You guys are taking them.
I'm not taking it.
County Central, do not roll my pre-book in the Sally Port door.
Well, we can stay here all day.
That's what we're going to do until you take them out of my building.
I'm not taking it.
Sir, not taking it.
You're the one committing crime, not
No, I'm not, sir. I have not accepted him in my facility yet. He is still in your custody.
He's not in my custody.
Please. Open this.
What is happening here? What is going on? Oh my God, this is all because of me. I'm so sorry.
Who is? Hey, you better take your hands off of me before you get that whip.
I'm sorry.
Are you somebody with little?
Later investigations revealed that the jail staff didn't recognize the legitimacy of the Light Horse Police Department, possibly influenced by prejudices against non-natives.
If you're gonna put your hands on him, don't put your hands on me. Hands on the captain.
No, come on. Sir.
Nope.
Out of my building, gentlemen. You're gonna go with us, I promise.
See, you keep putting hands
off of him. Don't you put your hands on me.
That's all my dealing.
You put your hands on me first.
Jackson, that's a few else. Not light horse.
Your ass is going too.
They're refusing to take it.
Yeah, we don't recognize if you already exist.
Okay,
it's the state of Oklahoma.
That's not an option.
It is a director saying the not.
The director of fleet?
Yeah.
Or the director of your jail? Okay, there's a big difference there.
I don't even hear what you say for you.
Director of Cleat?
No.
Or your jail? Okay. Well, that's who determines it, not your jail administrator.
Following the incident, the Muskogee Nation Attorney General's office charged an Okmulgee County jail officer with felony battery against a law enforcement official under Title 14 of the Muskogee Nation Code, which includes protected status battery. Muskogee Nation Attorney General Jerry Wisner emphasized the need for accountability from Okmulgee County officials and outlined the details of the situation during a press conference. Jailer Matthew Joseph Douglas has yet to surrender himself as of today. However, discussions regarding this matter are ongoing. Governor Kevin Stitt issued a statement indicating his intention to convene stakeholders for further discussion. The outcome of this incident remains uncertain, and only time will reveal its resolution. In January 2020, a YouTuber called News Now South Carolina was using his First Amendment right to film in public when officers from the Odell Oil Company arrived.
Today we are in Belton, South Carolina at the Odell Oil Company. This is where we are here. Look at that. Photographing or otherwise recording this facility is, or its operations is prohibited. Look at that. You gotta love that. Let's go see this sign here. This sign here says the same thing. That sign says the exact same thing. Access to this facility is limited. Photographing or otherwise recording. That's an interesting statement. We'll see how that goes.
He eventually finds a spot with no signs where he can test the boundaries of his rights as a citizen.
So they don't have anything about recording here on this fence here. It's a visitor parking, it's back down that way. But they don't say anything about recording this property. They got something about Homeland Security on there. So you would think that they would know. I would hope they would. But again, we are down here in Belton, South Carolina. Oh, we got some interested people coming out here now, y'all. Look at them. I can't hear you. The whole facility? Well, both of them, really. Get some information on them. I'm sorry, brother, I can't hear you.
Naturally, having a camera would attract the attention of a curious officer from a distance, and that's exactly what happened.
A whole lot of information, honestly. A whole lot of it. Visitor parking is back along the side here, or is it in the gate on the side?
We need to know what you're looking for.
Say what?
We can't just give out our information.
Oh, no. I didn't have any questions about it towards y'all. I can kind of find out what I need out this way. Who are you?
I'm an operator here.
Operator here, what's your name?
So that's irrelevant.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Cav, your name?
It's irrelevant also.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, inside the fence is.
Yeah.
You said what I need pictures for? Well, I can't say it right now because it's not published. But you can call the people. That's fine. Okay. I'll be along the way somewhere. I'll be along the road somewhere. I didn't drive. I'm a step ahead of everybody. But I'll be along here somewhere. I'm not leaving. I'm just walking. I promise I'll be in the area. And when they come out, can y'all come back out, please? Thank you. So he didn't want to give his name. He didn't want to give his name. But we're here. And they say it's private property. But that is a public utility right here and there. But they're going to call the police. So we're going to hang out until they call them and see how this goes. So y'all stay tuned, please.
The employees not only try to intimidate him, but also threaten him indirectly by calling the police, while they selfishly hide their IDs.
Let's go talk to him. And then here comes his buddy down here in the truck. Yeah, that's his buddy right there. They're all curious. Here comes someone else. So he's with them and they're with him. Let me cut my GoPro on. Y'all hold on. Let me get this thing. All right, brother, how you doing? Just filming, and I'm trying to figure out why they're following me around here, and I can't figure it out.
Well, kind of somebody suspicious.
Well, that's fine. But you know, you're allowed to take my picture also. That's totally fine. Now, whether or not you can get it, that's between you and your camera. But that guy here has been following me around, and then you came out here to take my picture. If you turn your phone the other way, you get a better picture. Turn it sideways. No, turn your phone sideways. That's right. I can't. But I'm trying to figure out why y'all are following me. It's like nobody here understands the rights that I have granted to me under the First Amendment. That's what's crazy. You know, this is all public property right here.
Yeah, no, this is state property.
Which is public. State property is tax funded, which makes it public. So my tax dollars?
They followed a harmless man walking down the road and recorded his every move. This obvious stalking and intimidation are unacceptable from those who are supposed to protect us.
I mean, he's suspicious, man. Record it. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, that's fine. And again, I told the people over here to call the police, that's fine. I don't mind talking to them. But you see that public utility right there? If I want to walk all the way to that pole and record this property, I can because the city put that there. Okay. So that city property is public. I don't mean anybody no harm. I don't have my gun on me. My gun's in the car. Huh?
Can I ask you what your intentions are?
My intentions is, I just want, again, I don't see these every day, so I stopped to take pictures of all these big oil wells here because I don't see them every day. But it's like people are freaking out about it over a camera.
Well, it's kind of a touchy.
But y'all have cameras all over y'all facility.
Oh, we do.
So how is my camera any different than your camera?
Even this confused officer seems speechless, as if he's hearing these laws for the first time. It's like he's struggling to understand that citizens have the same rights as law enforcement officers, and that the same laws apply to him as they do to anyone else.
It isn't different, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to spread education, that's all. If I can film, so can you film, and y'all cameras are rolling in there. There is no hurt, harm, or danger done here. None at all. I see all your prior notice about trespassing. I haven't breached not one of them signs. 33 feet from the center line of the road is public property. And I also have the GIS survey of y'all's property line. I don't plan on coming on y'all property at all.
Can I ask your name?
I'm not giving that out. If the police officer want to come talk to me, I'll give him my name, maybe.
Okay.
But if y'all are going to call him again, I'm not going to leave. I'll stand right here because I don't mind talking to him. Are they on the way?
Not.
Oh, well, again, I mean, if y'all want to call him, I'm totally okay with that, brother. I have no problem with that. I'd be more than glad to talk to him.
Okay.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you.
But soon, Officer Parker from the Anderson County Sheriff's Department showed up.
That way, and back here, and they freaked out. They completely freaked out about it. And they was like, well, I'm gonna call the police. I said, that's fine. I don't mind talking because there's no crime being committed here. They freaked the hell out. These guys here. That guy right there. Hey, come over here, buddy. Yeah, you. Come here, please. I just need you to inform him of the First Amendment that I'm allowed to record here in public, and I can be on my way. That's all I need from you, Officer Parker. Yep. Can you please just inform him of my rights through the First Amendment, and I'm on my way. That's all I wanted. There's no hurt, harm, or danger done here. I was strictly filming. I'm sure y'all have been prompt on it because we sued Anderson a long time ago. I don't mean any hurt, harm, or danger by it, but these guys here completely freaked the hell out, and I don't know why. I just need him to be informed of my First Amendment right, and I can be on my way. I'm gonna come across the road because I got to get it on film that you told him for my protection. That's all.
After being informed about the harassment and stalking the auditor faced, Officer Parker was more than happy to educate these officers on citizens' rights. She clearly took her classes seriously.
Not a problem. Okay. If he goes on the property, kind of get a story.
We're just going to determine we're on high alert anyway, so we're just making sure. Can you ask him a quick video of me?
I'm allowed to. I tried to tell you that so we can be cordial the first time you saw me.
I'm trying to be cordial with you earlier.
And I was cordial.
You not to worry about what you're doing.
No, I told you that I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. It's all on camera. I can run it back. It's all on camera. You'll see it on YouTube later, I promise. I'm allowed to do what I do. That's all it is. And I wanted her to come tell you because I didn't want you to think I was being a jerk about it. It's completely legal. And y'all have to understand that while in public, you can be filmed. There's no expectation of privacy at all, buddy. At all. And she can attest to that. I tried to be cordial with you, but y'all wasted resources and called them out here for no reason at all.
What do we need to do about this?
There's nothing you can do about it.
As long as he's not, I mean, were you going behind the gate or anything?
Well, you walked in our driveway.
No, I didn't. I stayed on the sidewalk, and you kept talking to me. I said I couldn't hear you, and I came closer to hear you. It was a consensual conversation at that point, so please don't try to say I came to your property.
You was on the edge of our driveway here.
Because I couldn't hear you, which was then a consensual conversation that you engaged in. I came closer to hear you.
But as far as him being out here taking pictures, videoing, I can't really do
Can't do anything about it. I tried to tell you that, but y'all wasted resources.
Good afternoon.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, sir. How
I'm all right, thank you. I'm David, by the way.
Hey, David.
Thank you. It is. That's why I'm out here, actually. I'm about to go jump on my bike. I just tried to help these two gentlemen out here. And they didn't want to understand me, so they called this sweet officer out here and wasted resources when they could have asked me the same question. And I gave them the same answer, but they didn't want to listen to me. So now they're on the internet looking like fools because I tried to tell them. And those weren't my intentions. I tried to walk away, but then I saw her pulling up, and I figured that they called and wasted her sweet time out here. I'm sorry you had to come out here, Officer Parker.
You're fine. Just do me a favor, don't go behind the
Oh, I won't. I won't. And I told them I have their property line on my phone. I checked the GIS survey. As long as I'm well within public property, it's a public utility pole. There no trespassing prior notice starts on the other side of that fence. I have no plans of breaching their property at all. None.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming out, all right?
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure having you here. Fellas, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, but at least now you understand, all right?
Do the same.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Sweet and easy. Thank you again.
Officer Parker is the kind of cop who knows when fellow officers are wrong and doesn't hesitate to correct them. On March 11th, 2021, 2 Kansas City PD officers pulled over Herb Robinson, a 30-year veteran of the police force. What happened next will make you question the training these cops received.
Well, first of all, I don't know why you're dumping out like that on us. You can wait for us to get here. Damn, dude, what, man? What's that? Look, listen, your plates don't come back to the thing, so you're still doing traffic stop on you. Where you at, bro? I'll be taking the route. Okay, don't do that to us. Get the f*** out. What? I'm in a police uniform. Yeah, but I don't know who you are. You said Detective Robinson? Yeah.
Despite his uniform clearly showing he's a member of the force, the officers who pull him over are still rude, malicious, and distrustful of Herb.
Holy shit, man. Remember what it's like being in patrol, dude?
Despite Herb's politeness throughout the entire exchange, Officer Danny and Officer Cheney respond with nothing but a simple curse. In October 2023, an Arizona driver, later identified as a deputy, was pulled over for speeding and reckless driving. Officer Frank Slob conducted the routine stop.
Well, I'm Deputy. I don't need your back window down. I was trying to figure out why that one was going down. Well, I'm Deputy Slope. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. All right. May I see your driver's license, please? All right. Any reason you're videoing me there?
Does that bother you?
Not at all. So this is a passport card. Do you have a driver's license?
Why would you ask?
Why would I ask what?
About my recording.
Well, I do traffic stops for a living, and probably in the last 1,000 traffic stops I've done, I haven't had someone hold their phone up.
The officer tries his best to answer all the silly questions the deputy has, despite the fact that he's also a member of law enforcement.
It's something out of the normal, and when something out of the normal happens, typically I address it.
Boy, it happens all the time.
Well, it doesn't happen to me. I don't know if you do traffic stops for a living, but I do traffic stops for a living, and this doesn't happen all the time, so you are incorrect.
What'd you pull me over for?
Well, you passed me at 15 miles an hour above the posted speed limit, 60 miles an hour in a posted 45, as you weave through traffic, passing slower moving vehicles on both the left and the right.
Okay, I got that recorded, so okay.
Okay, yeah, so, perfect. See our registration paperwork and proof of insurance, please.
Proof of insurance. Do I have to stop my recording?
If you would rather not, you don't have to.
Are you going to write me for it?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I know I'm not going to get any breaks because I'm recording you. And this is
Oh, no. I'm being a member of the traffic unit. It is my job to issue citations.
Everybody goes 60 down this road.
And I write everyone tickets. No, I write everyone.
The deputy doesn't seem to understand that not everyone is breaking the law like he is. Maybe he lives in some kind of Mad Max fantasy world.
Everybody goes 60 and nobody ever gets pulled over for this.
Okay, I feel like that's a pretty gross generalization spoken from a pulpit of misknowledge.
Cops go 65 down there.
Well, we can.
All the time.
We can.
You can't either, not without your lights on.
That's actually not true. If I'm responding to a call for service, I need to get there in a timely manner.
You have to have your lights on.
I feel like you think you know a lot more than you actually know.
I think I know more than you do, which is really disappointing because you're a police officer.
I'm actually a deputy sheriff. Those two are different.
Really disappointing.
You here is your driver's license registration and an exact carbon copy of the citation, which I explained to you. On the front of the pamphlet on the bottom is options 1, 2, and 3. Options 1, 2, and 3 are the 3 options that you have. Okay, I just want to make sure. Are there any questions I can answer for you? Any other additional information that you need?
Your name and badge number?
Yes, sir. On the bottom right-hand corner is my name and badge.
There is. How did you clock?
Radar. Certified calibrated radar. It's a... No, you may not, and it's only because it's mounted in my vehicle, and I have a lot of sensitive stuff, both information on my computer and weapons and stuff in my vehicle.
Can I just look through the...
This guy has so little faith in the cop that he doubts he was even caught speeding. It's almost hilarious.
Would you like to?
Yes, I
Absolutely. Hop on out. All right, now be careful, because that's obviously... No, come over this side. Let me put my window down for you. So, if you notice right there, your top speed is, after you passed me, was 60, and as I was catching up with you, I locked in the speed.
Yeah, you could have been anybody. I wasn't going 60.
Well, the radar says otherwise, sir. So, any other information I can provide for you?
Car's full of road. The road is full of cars.
It is, but you are the fastest car. Any other information I can provide?
Some people can be very delusional, but no one compares to this driver who refuses to admit his mistake, even when the evidence is as clear as daylight.
Appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. I like it. Hey, I'm good with it. Hey, thanks so much for having a good license. Don't let him drive.
My favorite episode was that cocky kid that thought he knew the law.
The one in the blue.
Officer Frank Slob, unfortunately, had to let the driver go, but he made sure they switched places with the passenger. On July 4th, 2023, Officer Ryan Speakman of the Circleville PD did some truly terrible things. Officers are often accused of being trigger happy, but in this case, Speakman was dog happy.
The dog. Here. You're gonna get the dog sick. Get on the ground or you're gonna get bit. Police canine, you're gonna get bit. Police canine, you're gonna get bit. Final chance, you're gonna get bit. Sir, here. Here. Down. Here, nay, here. Still.
As soon as Speakman arrives on the scene with his K9 partner, Serge, he immediately becomes aggressive toward the victim, Jadarius Rose. The word stel used here is a Dutch command often used to tell K9S to bite.
Please, no, play football, please.
As if the menacing K9 Surge wasn't enough, Officer Speakman decided to tackle the unarmed black man to the ground. Mr. Rose could do nothing but beg.
Oh, no, please. Please, get it out. Get it out. I'm sorry, dog. Get it out. Get it. Please stop. It hurts, dog.
Nay. Here. Here. Up. Nay. Up. .22. We're gonna have a canine bite.
Real quick, I'm gonna advise you of your rights, man. You have the right to remain silent.
The aftermath of the K9 attack leaves Mr. Rose in a terrible state. He's so powerless that he just screams while pinned to the ground, but it's no use.
Left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm?
Somebody must have been yelling down that end because he went to shoot guys first.
Sorry, even wide tight.
You good, Sarge?
No, why you keep bending my arm?
We're trying to get it wrapped. We're wrapping it up. We're not trying to hurt you.
It's tied. Don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it work.
Go get a supervisor to start down here for us.
Nobody's on you. Yes, you are. Look, they're on my shoulder.
We're trying to wrap you up.
I don't need to wrap them right. Right.
Some cops try to help him, but they only make it worse as Rose keeps asking them to back away. A trooper can be heard yelling repeatedly, "Get the dog off of him," while Rose, in pain, screams, "Get it off, please, please, please," before the attack finally ends.
Hey, no, that hot piece in here. Stop squeezing.
No, wait, buddy.
Hold on, trying to hurt you.
Here.
Shit, you just let a dog bite me.
All you had to do was come to me.
I was coming, all the guns pointing at me. How you expect me to respect you? You got a pointing at me. It's like 20 of y'all.
All you had to do was stop, brother.
I did stop. I don't feel
20
safe.
miles ago.
I did. What was the reason for putting me over?
What's your name, brother?
He insists that the police are overreacting, saying they didn't need to send dogs and 20 people after him.
I don't know why they seem like pissed off at him.
I don't know.
He didn't comply. I gave him 3 commands. I told him, final warning. If you don't get on the ground, you're going to get the dog. I don't know why they seem mad at me for it. He wasn't complying. I mean, am I wrong?
Y'all not easy out there, the dog bite me.
What do you mean? I gave you 3 warnings, did I not?
Man, you just pulled up. I ain't trying to hear that.
Did I not say,
the people who was
listen to me, did I not say final warning, you're gonna get out of the dog? Yes or no?
It don't matter, bro.
Well, you didn't comply, so you got the dog.
On the truck, you can play a break.
65 calling new record. It should already be in route. Go ahead.
I didn't even recognize it, really.
Okay, no trouble.
Okay.
Still need the truck, RP.
It's clear that Rose is already defeated. He faced police misconduct, as the highway police were telling him to come to them while Speakman was ordering him to get on the ground.
Can I see a portion of my international?
Can you loosen up my little phone?
713
Handcuffs.
Trying to apply.
It's not even tight. It is tight. I want to be acting.
I'm gonna help you.
So what's about that? Y'all can just sit here and look at me, or y'all gonna kill me? What y'all gonna do?
We got a squad coming.
What can y'all, if anything, y'all just tighten it up. That's all it is. Trying to get me to lose my arm. Not laying on my arm. Not the left one. Not the left one, my right one, because
I'm just saying, try to help yourself a little bit and stay off of them.
Loosen it up.
No.
Even though Mr. Rose was in pain from the cuffs, all he asked was for them to be loosened slightly. The cops responded with, "It won't help you." This wasn't the first time Speakman acted recklessly. According to a report by Sergeant Jan Douglas Davis, Speakman allegedly unholstered another Circleville officer's weapon, unloaded it, and pointed it at the officer.
It was horrifying. That officer did not act, at least according to the video record, the way he was trained or according to protocol.
On July 26th, Officer Ryan Speakman was immediately terminated, the department said in a statement. Speakman's actions during the review of his K-9 apprehension of Jadarius Rose on July 4th showed that he did not meet the standards and expectations we hold for our police officers. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.